feel like you're my father?
Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
So you're just gonna give out?
Do you make the effort, Damien?
Yes, I made the effort. I mean, when she was little,
what effort did you make?
My situation was I've been incarcerated. Her mother took her away from me. I didn't know where she was at for 3 years. So what would you expect?
And then was there a chance that you didn't know that you were her father?
When she was 2 weeks old, that's when I found out I might not be the father.
Okay, you were incarcerated, and then what? When you stopped going to prison, then what?
Well, I tried first. I couldn't find you, and then.
Then when you did find me, then what?
You came to stay with me.
And then what? I got in trouble, and then you kicked me out, and then what?
And then what? You act like you
Where
was
have
perfect.
you ever tried to be a father to me?
I tried.
If I'm your daughter, if you feel like I'm your daughter, when have you ever tried to be a father for me? As a young lady, I've had to live my life without a father figure. That is very hard.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Oh, I understand plenty. But
so why haven't you tried harder?
Why?
I'm supposed to be your first and only daughter. Why haven't you tried harder then?
Other things that you wouldn't understand.
It didn't just happen like that. He knows too that I mentioned to him maybe when she was first born.
You didn't mention nothing to me. Your mama called me and told me I should have.
I mean, your daughter never knew until she was 18 years old? She never knew?
But because, you know what? We tried to sweep it under the rug.
Why would you do that?
Because it was like, okay, maybe it could have happened. It was only one time that I messed around on him. We were together in a way for 3 months. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so I messed around one time, and I didn't think as a young lady, like, oh, you know, it's a possibility until afterwards. Then I said, oh my gosh, it's a possibility that someone else could be the father from that one mistake that I made. And I told him and I brought it up. But that doesn't
So you remember 18 years later?
Tell me nothing.
18 years later.
You remember there might be another possibility? Or did you know when she was born?
I said it when she was born.
She didn't tell me nothing.
And then I ignored.
Lied to you.
And then I ignored the fact.
Quit lying to this man like that. You didn't tell me nothing.
First of all, I like to say that it's been a very difficult situation for me, first and foremost. Knowing on a humbug through Facebook that it's possible that I have a child.
And you learned a year ago?
Just a year ago.
And yet today is the first time you're meeting her?
Ever seeing Brittany.
No, but you've had a year to at least make an effort for a visual.
The effort that I made was contacting her through text. We mutually contacted, but it was still in the back of my mind, like, what if I actually went out to meet this young lady and it's still a possibility that I'm not her dad? So I didn't want to have mixed confusions in her head after the fact without knowing firmly that I could be her father.
Brittany, what do you want to say to Anthony? Thank you.
What if it is a possibility that I am your daughter?
Well, if possible, the main important thing for her is to get closure and support. I really don't know you, brother. This is my first time ever truly meeting you, but the main thing she's reaching out for is parenting. And that's the bottom line of anything that happens today, is her to get closure and parenting to where this young lady can move on in her life and be the best person that she can in her life.
And Anthony, how do you feel about Christetta waiting 18 years to?
Well, I'm very disappointed about that. You know,
because he lost, I mean, he lost 18 years.
Valuable time, a lot of time. I'm a single person. I'm a road manager, so I'm constantly in and out of state. Do you have any children? I don't have any kids. So it's very heartbreaking for me to know that I possibly could have a child and to miss out on all that time. It hurts deeply, but I can put all that aside to say, if I am her dad today, I'm here to take care of that responsibility.
Christetta, if he turns out